Hello guys. Man, I'm so tired today. I just wanted to talk about a theory that I came up with in bed a couple of nights ago. Man, when I came up with the theory, it's not a theory actually, it's a hypothesis, okay? But when I came up with it, I actually started shedding tears. It was a eureka moment actually. It was. The thing is this. I had two revelations that night. One, the human eye, is evolved only to see electrons. The only thing you can see is electrons. Electron movement is what you see. You can't see anything else but the electrons moving. So, the thing that gives an atom its mass, you can't see. But the electrons that doesn't give it mass, it's just the electrons around it, that's what you actually see. So you're actually seeing like a shell or an outside of something, if you know what I'm saying. And you know how light works in general is, if you know anything about light, you know that the light that bounces off is actually the thing you see. That light that it absorbs on the surface is not what you see. So it's about absorption and reflection and the diffusion of light that electrons do. It's all about the electrons. Now, light can come from any charge moving, but it is the electron that is moving a lot, and that's oftentimes gonna give you that. I heard that it's possible to make the electromagnetic wave using the proton, but the proton is so much more massive that it's not something that oftentimes happens. So light is electrons that you see. And the other thing is this. What is gravity? Why is it so mystical? I was thinking about the core of the atom. What forces do we have? We have the weak force, creating and holding together the neutrons and protons. We got the strong force, holding together the core, the neutrons and protons together in the core of the atom. But what is actually the core of the atom? That is the mass of the atom that is getting held together by the strong force. And the strong force, why would we expect the strong force to work any differently from any other equation with forces? The closer you get, the more effects. The equation for the gravity and the equation for the electromagnetic force, electric force, they look kind of the same. The closer you get, the more attraction you'll get. So it actually is the mass of the atom that is getting held together by the strong force. Then we have the electromagnetic force holding the electron to the core of the atom. But the thing is this. The electron is actually cancelling the charge on the proton, giving it a neutral charge, so that it doesn't have any more electrical force, electromagnetic force acting, if it's not, of course, getting distorted, but that's another story. But the mass of the core in the atom, there is nothing cancelling out that force between the neutrons and protons in the core. There is nothing canceling that force out. That means that in principle, the more protons and neutrons that you have in one place, the more strong force you will feel, because there shouldn't be a maximum distance for the strong force like any other kind of force. It's just that it gets significantly weaker at long distance. But consider Earth and consider how many atoms there are on the Earth. Is it maybe that the gravity is the strong force? The strong force just working in unison, all of the little core, strong force from cores of atoms together, creating this very long distance acting force. Because there is nothing cancelling out gravity. The more mass in one place, the more gravity. If mass is attracted and connected to that lump of mass, that's more mass, giving more attraction. Not like the electric or electromagnetic force that gets cancelled out with the charges. So it is very interesting. It is very interesting. I hypothesize that gravity is actually the strong force from the collection of atom cores gathered in one place. I believe that is true. And tell me what you think in the comments about that. I gotta go. Continue working. Strada. Goodbye.